Round 4 of the Five Nations British Rallycross Championship. The marshal departs from the grid. Revs are ready to rise. Anti-lag is about to come on. Ready to race board is on. Green light and go. Great start then from O'Donovan. Not bad at all from Knockhill coming down the outside. Then as they go side by side down towards the first corner, it's O'Donovan on the inside, Knockhill on the outside. Look at Donnelly trying to get through on Ovenden for third place. Doesn't quite manage to do it as O'Donovan leads the way on the gravel section then. So Ovenden pushed out wide. Down into fourth place goes the number 72. That's a big shame there for Ovenden after starting on the front row of the grid. But it is advantage of Ollie O'Donovan then, who leads the way coming through the gravel section for the first time. Look at Donnelly then. Is the reigning champion going to be able to do anything? He goes Joker at the end of the first lap, does the reigning champ. So into the hairpin bend on the tarmac section, spins up the rear tyres, gets the car rotated through into the chicane and onto the start-finish straight. Once again goes Mark Donnelly then. Look at Ollie O'Donovan though. He's pulled out over a second on Derek Knockhill over that first lap. Emphatic form the number 2 is on. He has absolutely cleared up so far here today. He's finished on the top step of the podium in the first heat and he finished second in the second heat. As such, he led the point standings coming into this semi-final, and that Mark 7 Ford Fiesta has been on brilliant form with Ollie O'Donovan behind the wheel. Now going Joker then is Derek Knockhill at the end of the second lap. So the 1-1-1 comes out of the hairpin through into that chicane, and he will come on to the start, finish straight in third position, of course, because Tristan Ovenden has not yet jokered. So now it sits with O'Donovan at the front, followed by Ovenden then, those two drivers who of course have not made their jokers in this race. Then Knockhill and Donnelly a little bit further back. Onto the gravel goes Ollie O'Donovan then. Very tight and technical part of the circuit there. Very much one at a time and very easy to get it wrong as a result. Of course, unlike our earlier qualifying races, this semi-final is 5 laps as opposed to 4. And look at Mark Donnelly then, really close up onto the back of Derek Knockhill on the gravel section. So that Citroen DS3 is working very nicely indeed in the conditions here so far, and he is really beginning to put the pressure onto the back of Derek Knockhill. Down the start-finish straight they go and in towards the first corner. It's still advantage for the Irishman at the moment, as Ovenden sits in second position. It's not been a bad weekend here so far for Tristan Ovenden, but he'll be hoping to extract a bit more potential from his car as they come in towards the finals later on here today. Someone who is extracting the potential of his car is Ollie O'Donovan, who goes Joker at the end of lap 4 then. So the race leader into the Joker, into that hairpin bend, spins up the rear tyres, gets the car rotated, slightly wider line through there than some of the other drivers, but manages to get on the power and actually clips a bollard coming through there. So hopefully the stewards won't be looking at that too closely as he comes over the timing line to start the final lap. Ovenden has also gone through, and Ovenden has not yet jokered, so he's on the final lap, so we'll be jokering, of course, at the end of this lap as a result. So though he sits in the race lead, the de facto race lead belongs to Ollie O'Donovan from Derek Knockhill, from Mark Donnelly, who's just dropped back a tad over the last couple of corners or so, and doesn't quite seem to have what it takes to put the fight to the front. And Derek Knockhill going round in the background there as well. So big drama for the Irishman, whether he clips a tyre on the infield section. I mentioned just how tight it was, and that has cost him very dearly indeed. Ovenden goes Joker. He's going to emerge down in third place as O'Donovan comes over the line to take the checkered flag. And I wonder, actually, as Ovenden does come home in second position, of course, because Knockhill was running P2. So it's O'Donovan from Ovenden, from Donnelly at the checkered flag. And I wonder whether there was maybe a little bit of contact between Donnelly and Knockhill. Those two are running quite close together. Either way, there was a stricken bit of bodywork in the middle of that gravel section. That's going to need to be recovered. But it's Ollie O'Donovan who takes the win in semi-final 1 for round 4 here at Knockhill.